On the 29th of September 1942, U-606 has been refitted in port and is ready to sail once again. The BDU have chosen to send us to sector AC2 to AC5 in the waters between Norway and Bear Island. From here we are to strike the convoys resupplying the USSR. Our orders are to patrol 2,250 kilometers within this sector of the Norwegian Sea and sink a minimum tonnage of 7,000 tons. Anticipated number of vessels in the area is expected to be very large, with only 16,000 tons required to complete the first tier of the Arctic convoys campaign. On completion of this patrol, the BDU will reassign Peter Conrad, an engineer, to the crew of U-606 to either take up duties on board the ship or to conduct research within HQ. Hi everyone, welcome to U-606's latest patrol. We're out here in the Norwegian Sea in our patrol sector, and we've been diving down to 30 meters to see if we can get any readings on the hydrophone, and we have, and we've chased it down, and look, smoke on the horizon. We've got ourselves quite a sizable convoy. Can't quite see exactly what it is. Obviously merchant ships, definitely. Corvette or warship there, definitely. And they're sort of coming at an angle to us, so we're gonna have to dive down now and try and get into a better position. I might continue to head the way we are, then turn around and sort of attack from this side, because we're right in the middle of it. Actually, no, maybe it'd be okay here if we go an all stop. But most of the ships are kind of going to be behind us if they come sort of this path here. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. First thing to do is get the boat ready to dive and go to periscope depth, and then we can move into position and try and get our first kills of the patrol.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay, periscope up. Directly in front of us we can see what looks to be a large C3. We've come up right in the middle of the convoy.
Auf
So,
Seerohrtiefe.
let's be quick because they will spot us. There we go, C3. Draft is 7.3 meters, right? We assume 7 knots, but let's get the first one locked in. We've also got ships moving behind us, of course, so we can maybe have a rearward shot at 1 or 2, depending on the quickness of the torpedo reloads. But for now, I think we get a couple of shots away, try and get some of the big ships, and then we'll do our usual thing of stalking the convoy and then coming in again when we're happy to do another strike. Okay, here we go. Proof is in the pudding. 7 knots. Kind of thought that was going to be 7 knots anyway, didn't we? So, okay, range. Just over 4 kilometers. Right, we'll start entering this into the TDC. Okay, let's get tube 3 flooded, which is a T2. We're going to put that down to 7.5 meters. Magnetic. It's just gone past best firing range, so fire. And we'll also send tube 4 along with it. We'll send that on the surface though. 2 torpedoes for a C3, seems about right. Fire. Right. So there's a long distance shot. Now we've got a unknown ship, yeah, not sure what that is. We've got another C3 coming up there. A tanker, a war tanker. Ooh, it's a cruiser. Ooh, Heavy cruiser.
Aufseerohrtiefe.
Another C3 freighter. Okay. Anything moving behind us? Actually, let's have a quick check. We've got. Oh yes, we've got another C3 moving behind us. Right, that's Orson D. Munn. Right, I think we have a shot at the one over here first. This one. Empire Treasure. Another C3. Recognize. Okay, thank you. 7 knots. Distance. About 1200. Okay, for this one, let's get. These have got fat T3s with fat on them, so
Bewässern!
go left. Torpedo run length 2,000 meters. Yeah.
Rohr 1
Well, let's get them to turn right actually, because then they'll turn back into the throng of it as all.
Rohr
Get
2,
you
bewässern!
flooded as well. Now, what's the length of these? 143.
Rohr 2 fertig.
Put it to 143-ish. Right. Wait for the perfect angle to tick along. Alright, those torpedoes are about 1,300 meters from hitting the first target. This is about 1,200 meters, so in a few seconds we'll fire and they should get there roughly about the same time, in the same speed. Tubes 1 and 2. Fire.
Los! Rohr
Tube
5,
5 flood.
bewässern!
Right, let's get this ship behind us.
Rohr 5 bewässert.
Where is she? 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 She's gone past the best angle. Oh god, she's close. It's a C3. Recognize. 7 knots. Range. Touching distance. Oh, it takes forever. Come on. Get a bit of momentum. .500 meters. That's looking good. Right, tube 5.
Feindliches Schiff wurde
Fire.
getroffen.
Los!
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Serious damage. We've had a hit.
Zerstörer auf 2 Uhr.
Let's have a look.
Feindliches Schiff wurde getroffen.
Hit on the long distance one.
Aufseerohrtiefe.
Hit on this one.
Feindliches Schiff wurde
So we've had 2
getroffen.
hits on that one.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 12 Uhr.
We're gonna have a second hit.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Have a look behind. I'm not sure about this one. It might have been past its best.
Feindliches Schiff wurde
Good hit.
getroffen.
Right. Oh, looks like we had hits on 3 ships. Let's get out of it. Let's start moving. Let's get deep until we reload and we can come back.
150 Meter.
Let's see how these ships get on. Take us down. Hi everyone, right, we're down here at 140-50 meters and we're staying quiet as we can be. The good news is the convoy is moving away, and apart from a couple of destroyers, it's just a creaking, I thought there was a sonar in the distance then. Apart from a couple of a couple of destroyers coming to search for us. The rest of the escort ships have remained with the convoy. Not surprising when they've got a capital ship in there as well, I suppose. Now, the 3 ships that we hit, they're 3 C3 freighters. The furthest one got 2 torpedo hits on it, and that has been abandoned by the looks of it, as it's static in the water. So that's a good start. We can pop up when the convoy is clear and the escorts are clear. Finish that one off with the deck gun. The second one, which was the one right in front of us, 1 torpedo hit, the other one missed, and it went on a fat search pattern. Unfortunately, it looped between the ships. It was incredible, you know. It was really a needle through, through the eye of a needle type situation there, which is a bit unfortunate. But that ultimately just ran out of steam and stopped. But the rear torpedo did strike the 3rd C3 freighter, and that also appears to have been abandoned as well. That is static. So once this convoy is clear and the escorts have rejoined the convoy, we'll surface the boat and try and finish off those 2 C3 freighters. The one that was just in front of us, we got 1 torpedo strike to it. She's damaged, but she's still limping on with the convoy. So we'll stalk the convoy again, trying to get ahead, and obviously that will be a target once again to try and finish that one off first. Get another C3 freighter. They're going to be the juiciest targets, so that's what we're going for. I am resisting going for that capital ship. It looked like a Soviet cruiser, didn't it? So it would be nice to have in the logbook, but really, when we're trying to get the tonnage up for the Arctic convoys, the C3 freighters, and there was a tanker there as well, wasn't it? They've got to be our priorities. Get the heavy ships, get our merchant tonnage up, and everything will open up for us. So that is what we're going to do. Once they're clear, we are going to surface and get on the deck gun. Okay, welcome back. Bit of time has passed, and we've come to periscope depth. You can see the convoy moving off over there. Look out for that. Is the furthest C3 that we hit. Still burning, but abandoned by the looks of it. There doesn't appear to be any warships behind us, which is good. Oh, hang on. Oh, lifeboats. Okay, no, that's fine. And then this is the one which was behind us. We got a good hit on the bow of this ship, and she's been abandoned as well. So I think we're probably under the cover of darkness. There's one of the escort ships moving away. We should be okay to surface and finish these 2 off with the deck gun. Okay, we've surfaced the boat on the deck gun. We've got high explosives loaded. Right. Some fires going at the back. There we go. Didn't quite make the back deck. Let's see, firing into where the funnel is. We say this every time, but it obviously creates finds the hot spots. There, she's already. Is she moving down? I think so. She seems to be slowly seeping down. You can see less and less of the side of the ship. There she go. And that's in one ship. That's the 7,000 tons minimum that we needed to sink on this patrol. So, brilliant. We can leave her to slowly slip beneath the waves. And over here, well, these waves are getting a bit. Oof! Hold on, boys. Where's this other ship? Oh, it's all the way over there. We're gonna have to sail over there. It's far too far to waste some shells trying to hit from that distance. It's gone. But that's gone. Let's secure the deck gun. Come on, come back inside, and we'll move over to the other C3 before this weather gets a little bit too choppy. Okay, as the waves are really starting to come over the deck now, let's try and finish this second C3 freighter off. Yes, and we've got some life rafts behind us. Obviously, the ship is drifting slightly. We'll go and try and offer them some assistance if they want to come on board. We can take 8 aboard. But it's up to them, of course. If not, we'll share some food and supplies so they can stand a chance of surviving in the Norwegian Sea until they're picked up. Ooh, hold on. Glug, 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 glug. She's gone, and not a moment too soon. Stow the deck gun. Get back inside, boys. It's getting dangerous out there. And there she goes, sinking beneath the waves. 2 C3 freighters in our first attack. That's pretty good going. Brilliant. Right. With those 2 ships finished off, we've got the convoy sailing over there somewhere. You can see, just start to see the smoke on the horizon. But over here, there are some life rafts. So we're going to offer them some assistance now, and then we'll go and stalk the convoy once again. Hi everyone, welcome back. Right, some time has gone and look at the weather, it's awful. Got a lightning storm going on, snow coming down, the waves are just merciless. And over there somewhere is the convoy. Yes, we've turned south again to try and intercept. We've been checking them on the hydrophone and we've managed to get ahead of them once again. And over here somewhere should be the convoy, but it's so difficult to see. Our best chance now that we're ahead of them is to get below the waves. It's far more stable there as well. Use the hydrophone to really lock on to where they are, because it is miserable out here. What was that? Was that something? No. Yeah, we're not going to spot them. So yeah, we'll dive down and do a hydrophone intercept, I think, and then pop up with the periscope and commence a second attack. Okay, we've found the convoy and we've come up to periscope depth. Right. Who's that unknown ship? That's the one with damage. Let's target that as our main or our first attack. We want to finish this one off. There's no point having, I assume it's going to be 7 knots again. I'll keep a uniform speed. Distance. I have noticed that we have a destroyer coming for us on our 3 o'clock, so yeah, we've got to be careful. Right. Oh, we haven't ready to go. Okay, that's all looking good. We've got T1, T3, T1. Okay, we're about ready to fire at this one again. We'll go for the... We've got that. No. We'll get tube 4 flooded. I just want a straight hit.
Rohr 4 fertig.
Fire.
Los!
Right, what else have we got? Oh my god, these waves has been absolute murder. Oh, we've got another ship here. It is... Is that the closest one? Oh no, we've got some juicy ones coming up here. Let's wait for them. If I look over here, I'm sure the hydrophone indicated there was a destroyer. Oh, there she is. Coming straight for us. Unbeknownst we're here at the moment, but she's coming straight for us. Okay, they're pinging us. So it's time to go. That looks like it's about to be abandoned. So scope down. Let's go as deep as we can and quickly as we can and dive under the other merchant ships so they can't get any straight, clear and straight depth charge runs at us. Right, let's get down. Okay, depth charge is being dropped. We might have to risk going deeper. They're pinging us constantly, so we can't just sit here quietly. It won't work. They know we're here. So we got to keep moving, keep turning, and hope that we can just dodge them each time until they either run out of depth charges or they give up. Okay, 2 hours later, we can get us some fresh air. The weather's calmed a little bit, and we can come and try and finish off this C3 freighter. The other ships, you can see they're just over in the Ond over there. The waves play, you can see the smoke on the horizons. Yeah, the depth charging was a little bit more to be concerned about last time. Previously, it's just been, you know, like a token effort. Haven't really been interested in it, but yeah, they've that was getting quite close. It's falling off this ship. Right. Once again, beautiful daylight. She's gone. We will let her sink beneath the waves, and then we'll do rinse and repeat. We will attack the convoy another time. We'll do a quick check on the torpedoes we've got left, but we should have enough to have maybe another pop. I think I saw a Liberty, so there's still large ships in that convoy. Also, there was that war tanker, which is worth a pop as well, and of course there was that warship, which definitely could be a potential target. So we'll stow the deck gun, get ahead of them once again, and then by the time of under the cover of darkness, probably we'll make our third attack. Alright, welcome back. Periscope up. Over here, we see the convoy. Now, it looks like they're changing course. So we've got two ships here, and then we've got the rest of them over here. Now, hang on. Is that the oil? No, that's a C3 by the looks of it. And potentially the oil tanker behind it. There's the cruiser. There's a Liberty. So there's a lot of juicy targets here. Now, where's the escort? The escorts are a little bit further back, so we might be able to get a march. So I think what we'll do, we'll let these two go. We won't fire at them. We will save our torpedoes for these juicy targets here. Maybe this one. We have 4 torpedoes ready to go in the forward tubes, and we've got 3 reserves. And obviously we've got just the remaining torpedo in the rear tube. So that is all we've got left, plus the deck gun. That's juicy. That's juicy. That's nice. That's nice. This one's in the middle. So yes, let's move a little bit closer actually, and put the periscope down a bit. Right. Periscope up. Let's have a look. Alright, there's the cruiser. Chance a bit more height. Corvette is now caught up with them. It's a bit of a shame. But okay. So we've got the Corvette, we've got the cruiser, we've then got a Liberty freighter, the oil tanker, just a normal ship, then we've got the C3 ship. Oh, it's just the light catching the mast. I thought something was going on that one there. So, I think we target the C3, the tanker, and we'll have a couple of shots over here for the Liberty. If they hit the cruiser, then so be it. But I'll try not to tempt myself to go for it. So what we'll do is target the oil tanker to begin. We'll target the one over here actually. Let's target this one. We will target. We're going to be good. We're going to be good, proper sailors today, and only target the ships that we actually want to shoot. Well, that's not true. We do actually want to sink the cruiser, but realistically, we'll just get a bit of renown for it, which is grand. But we want to sink the tonnage. We'd have to put a lot of torpedoes into her to get her to sink, and I'd rather get the volume of ships rather than one precious kill. But if she wants to steer in front of her and get in the way of the torpedoes to run some sort of defensive action, it's 8 knots. Do I believe that? Or am I'm going to put that back down to 7 knots. Maybe there was a bit of interference. I can't believe they've sped up by a knot. Distance. Where's the top of the masts? Oh, there. Right. We'll get some maintenance going on. Let's get... Let's get... What's the magnetics? Use 7 meters. Let's get... Fat 3.
Rohr 3, bewässern.
Okay, turn right.
Rohr 3 bewässert.
Fire. Los!
Tube 3 away. Right, target the oil tanker. Which is here. War Nawab. I'm sure we've come across that one before. Have we not? Maybe not. We're looking for tankers. Tankers. War class. Only 7,000 tons. What am I talking about? Hopefully we'll do a magnetic on this one, and that should be enough to send her to the bottom. Okay, all looking good there. Right, what is the depth of one of these? 9.5 meters. So,
Rohr 2, bewässern.
9.5 meters. Let's go 10 meters. Let's take that some magnetic.
Rohr 2 fertig.
Fire.
Los!
And now, where's my C3? No, not you. You. My prize. Get a nice juicy C3. Recognize. 7 knots. Range. About there. About there. 1,300 meters. Okay.
Rohr 4,
You and you.
bewässern. Rohr 1, bewässern.
Rohr 4 fertig.
Fire.
Los!
Right, that first excuse me, the first torpedo we fired, that's gone astray. I think it's FAT or its FAT homing system has kind of gone a bit cockeye, and it's shot off in an odd direction. The others seem to be going well, but maybe if we can reload, we'll have another shot at the Liberty over there.
zum Ziel.
Okay, we've got 2 good hits on the C3. You can see the damage there.
Treffer. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
And we got a good hit on the tanker. I think we missed the one over here. So let's lock back onto there. Tube 3 has been
Rohr
loaded.
3, bewässern.
Right, I think I'm more inclined to try and finish off the tanker. She seems to have taken a hit under the keel, but she's low in the water. But is she? I think she's survived, isn't she? So let's have another shot at the tanker. Right, let's get her speed. She would have slowed down. Yeah, I think it's better to try and finish this one off than try and hit the other one. The C3 looks like they've abandoned ship, so that's good news. So if we can use our remaining torpedoes to try and get the War Norab or Nawab down, then that's a good job, and then we'll wait for the rest to clear out, and we will do the needful with the deck gun to finish the C3 off. And then that's us spent pretty much with torpedoes. We'll start heading back to port. Patrol complete. 6 knots, okay. One behind it looks like it's going slower. So, tube 3 loaded. Fire.
Los!
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
2 more torpedoes, right. Oh, maybe. Let's just have a pop.
Seerohrtiefe.
Because, you know, why not, eh? Why not? Soviet. Let's
30
Soviet.
Sekunden.
Kirov? That's the one. How's that looking on
20
this
Sekunden.
ship here? Hopefully we can get a nice kill.
Treffer.
Yes, that's her gone.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Brilliant. Don't need to worry about her anymore. Let's have a look at this cruiser. Range. Oh, range. (2,000 meters). Velocity. That's going to be important. This is one long ship. There is that Liberty behind it. I did say we would go for it, but this is just a shot to nothing. We'll send 2 torpedoes that way. Maybe they'll stop sending supplies. 7 knots still, okay. 1 and 2, fire. 1 away. 2 away. Right, let's get out of here. Right, a little while later, the waves are getting choppy, but we've surfaced the boat. Let's try and finish this C3 off, and then we'll head back to port and report in. Oh yeah, it's just on the edge of Lunar Sea using the deck gun in this weather, but we're tempted to just We don't want to leave this half kill out here. It's worth risking the lives of the men just to get a little bit more acclaim in the logbook. Yeah, got swallowed up by that wave then.
Wir haben ihn!
Right, she's gone. Come on, boys. Stow the deck gun. Let's get it. Get you in. Get you dry. Job well done. There we go. Our final, well, potentially final victim today. We may find a lone ship and pop up with a deck gun, and you never know. But yes, the last victim from that convoy, at least. It's been a good convoy for some juicy pickings. It's at multiple C3 freighters at 4, I think. An oil tanker, a heavy cruiser, and is that it? I think that might be it, but that's pretty good going. Right, the weather's closing in. Let's start heading back to port. And in debriefing, the campaign objective has progressed to the next phase, the Arctic convoys. We have been able to secure 50,000 merchant tonnage sunk. We've been gifted 6,000 money, 100% reputation boost, and more importantly, a milk cow. Additional resupply U-boat called a milk cow. All will appear on the map. We'll be able to adjust the area operations from the headquarters map. So basically we can assign them to go and meet us in a certain grid square. So if we head over to the Americas later in the war, then we've got a resupply ship waiting for us, which is incredibly important. It's good to get that early on. And moving into phase 2 of Arctic convoys. Crikey, we really had a good patrol. So we started off with the Orson D. Munn was sunk. The ship was heading from Liverpool to Murmansk with food in the cargo hold. The ship's registered tonnage was 7,773 tons, registered in the USA. Empire Byron was sunk. Headed Liverpool to Murmansk with rubber in the cargo holds. The ship's registered tonnage was 7,786 tons, registered in the UK. Empire Treasure was sunk. Liverpool to Murmansk again. Medical supplies in the cargo holds this time. Registered tonnage of 7,817 tons, registered in the United Kingdom. It was a merciless little hunt around here, wasn't it? The War Nawab was sunk. Our sources inform us that this was headed Liverpool to Murmansk with oil in the cargo holds. Registered tonnage of 6,075 tons, registered in the UK. And the Empire Tudor was sunk. Liverpool to Murmansk again. Medical supplies in the cargo holds, 7,818 tons. UK ship. Boom! What a patrol! And additionally to completing our patrol objectives, another 12,000 cash, and we've got our engineer Peter Conrad, who will probably be assigned to the HQ to do some research into probably snorkels. I think will probably be our first thing we'll try and research. So, tonnage sunk, 37,269 tons of merchant tonnage. We're 15 days, 3 hours at sea, and we travelled 6,264.3 kilometres on our patrol. We sunk a C3 freighter, a C3 freighter, a C3 freighter, a war-class tanker, the Kirov-class heavy cruiser, and another C3 freighter. Nice. We reached the patrol area, we sunk the 7,000 tons, and we completed our patrol. All looking good and groovy. We've got our milk cow as well, ready to help us out if we go for any far distance patrols. And things are looking quite good now. We'll get the ship resupplied, refueled, and we'll be good to go on our next patrol in October. We are Notice we came back on October the 14th, I think. Yeah, so we'll be heading into the winter. The weather's only going to get worse from here. But yes, U-606 is going from strength to strength, making a really promising start to her patrols. Let's join and continue the voyage next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.